Hello, my glorious heathens. It is I, the legend that is Dionysus, and today I will be reviewing a recent anime that I just watched yesterday, to be honest. Called, and before I get started, I do want to apologize for butchering the name because I'm trying to learn Japanese. I really am. However, if I had to put a what level am I on from 1 to 10? I'm at a 1 at best, but I will try to pronounce the word name correctly. The name is Hiyoku Shinka Shita 4 Drive RPG ga Genjutsu Yorimo Kusugi Datura. Again, I'm pretty sure I didn't say that correctly. Now, I do know kuso means shit in Japanese, so I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident I got that word correctly. But if you need the English word or the English title, the name is Full Drive. This ultimate next gen full drive RPG is even shittier than real life or than reality. I think it is supposed to be even shittier than real life. But it's of course going to be your typical RPG. RPG. Whoops. It's going to be, of course, your typical VR style anime, and I don't know if this is a. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is a genre, but I don't know what the genre is called. Like, is it still classified as an isekai, even though it's a person in the real world, putting on a helmet, doing VR to go to the fantasy world? Like, usually with the isekai, the character has to be transported. Their body, their physical body, has to be transported from the real world to the fantasy land, like in Shield Hero, or even in Inuyasha. Kagome falls down the well to go back to the old Japan. Um, but if this is isekai, then so be it. It's isekai. But if there is an actual title for a VR-based anime, then please in the comments tell me what it is. However, one thing I do want to point out is I've seen a lot of commenters saying how this is going to be just another trash VR anime, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. I haven't seen every single VR anime that has ever came out. I do know Sword Art Online is a thing, but I don't really want to watch it, mostly because it just doesn't interest me. And the only anime, the VR-based anime that I've watched was called Kuma Kuma Kuma, which was a pretty wholesome, cute anime, even though the main character was overpowered. But there was at least a purpose there. It was the anime wasn't about the action; it was about the wholesomeness, the cuteness, that kind of thing. So it at least was okay, if you will, that she was overpowered. But with this anime, I first and foremost, there's blood, which I'm pretty sure that's not a new thing. I mean, somebody in this episode alone straight up gets shanked. And yeah, I know it's nothing to joke about, but there's blood. Someone does get killed, and it seems that this world it operates differently than the actual RPGs, and I'll get to that in a moment. But kind of moving on to the characters, we first off have Hiroshi Yuki, who the game name, his gamer name is Hero. Get it? Because he's a hero. I know. The creators are very creative with the names here, right? But of course, he's the MC whose life absolutely sucks. Again, I'm pretty sure there's other MCs in VR animes whose life also suck. You got the typical getting bullied and just kind of everything's crappy. His whole life is crappy. He believes that reality blows. And the only time he's ever at peace or ever really happy, if you will, is when he's sitting on his kick-ass gaming chair, which looks absolutely incredible, and basically is in VR, just playing games. Which, to be fair, that's kind of understandable, right? Like we can all relate to that. We got work, we got school. We don't like to go to work. We don't like to go to school. But you gotta do it, right? And the only time you ever can really kind of just chill and have a little bit of a escapism is if you play games. Which I mean, that's what games are meant for. They are meant to escape the coldness or and the crappiness of reality. But I digress. So, the MC's life, it sucks. And it also seems that the MC is a sucker because he pays 10,000 yen. Now, I do want to ask this. How much do games cost in Japan? Because over here, games are usually $60 max, and you got like some are $30 was usually the ones that no one really cares about. I've seen $50, but $60 is usually the max for like a PS game or whatever. But 10,000 yen. Again, I don't know how much that is. I don't know if that is too much for a game. But he gets suckered into buying this game where a mysterious character who we will totally not see later on says, "Hey, would you like to buy this game? This game is really cool. It's fun." And of course, doing the whole call salesman thing, if you will. She's hyping this game up. He is basically saying this game is the next Dark Souls, or it is the next I mean, what's it? No Man's Sky. Like she has the actual copy of No Man's Sky, but due to him being a sucker, he buys the game, only to find out that it is a game that's 10 years old, and he already hates it, which uh we all it turns out that he's one of those gamers, right? He hates retro games and he believes that only the new games matter. He is the casual gamer, the fake gamer. Mind you, I'm joking. That's a joke. If you only play new games, that's okay. You do you. Alright. I mean, it's just a joke. It's just funny. Alright, calm down, you casual. But I digress. So he's about to smash the game, only to decide not to, and decides to actually play it. To which he comes into a beautiful, well, to be fair, it is your typical, fantasy world, your RPG, your medieval Europe kind of world where he finds out things that aren't in other RPGs. Now, it turns out that in the games that he usually plays are well the games that are usually made for this world, what have you. There's all it doesn't have any hitboxes, if you will. It like in the game he's playing now, he can taste food, he can feel things, he can even bleed, to which he's kind of freaking out, which I'm kind of wondering, like, what is going on here? Because he points this out, like, holy crap, I can eat this food, or I can, feel pain. That's not supposed to happen, right? Games are supposed to be relaxing, right? And yet here he is, tasting and feeling when it seems that this is a very unique game. It's a very strange game. So why is this game? First of all, why is this 10 years old? Right? Why is this game 10 years old? And why does this girl know about this game? Is it like nostalgia, or does does her dad work at Nintendo, or in this case, whatever company it is? It's like she has to beat the game or something, or what? But moving on, we of course find his two NPCs, the love interest Alicia and his best friend Morton, I believe his name is. And Alicia, she's your typical sweet girl, the childhood crush. She wants to go pick apples with the MC. Now, whether picking apples is an innuendo or did she legit want to go is up to you to decide. But Something happens and she loses her shit and she wants to kill the MC. So she's crazy, your typical souvenir, I believe it's called, and it seems like she's going to be a part of the main cast. So yeah. Now, other than that, though, we have the second character, Ryona, which yes, I know I said she wouldn't be in it, but it was just a joke. You've all been bamboozled, but it turns out that this girl, she gave him the game, and she also plays it, of course. And again, the question is why? What is going on? Why? How come this game in this game you can feel and taste and stuff like that? Does she clearly know something? And also, for whatever reason, she's decided to be a fairy because why not? But I digress. So do I recommend this anime? Well, to be fair, I don't know every single VR style anime, but in this one right here, you got the MC going into this world where you can actually feel the world around you and even taste the world, taste anything. And it's, why is this? What's going on? And I'm really wondering what's going to separate this anime from all the other VR animes out there. Now, what I'm going to do is at the end of the season here, I will do a full season review. But I highly recommend you guys to check it out. Try it for yourself. Ignore the criticism, because here's the thing: at the end of the day, it is you who matters, right? It's your decision that really matters on whether or not you want to check something out. I highly recommend it. It seems interesting and it might be fun. It might not be the next big thing, it might not be awesome, but it might just be fun. And at the end of the day, that's what anime and other entertainment's all about, fun. But with that being said, though, this has been the legend that is Dionysus, and I hope you all have a fantastic taste Friday, right? Yeah, a fantastic Friday, and remember to keep it spicy.